Have you ever felt like you're working all day, but not really moving forward? You attend meetings, respond to emails, complete tasks, yet the real progress seems slow. What if I told you only 20% of what you do actually creates 80% of your results? That's the idea behind the Pareto Principle, one of the most powerful productivity and management principles ever discovered. And once you understand this, you'll never work the same way again. The Pareto Principle states that roughly 80% of outcomes come from 20% of inputs. This means 80% of results come from 20% of efforts. 80% of problems come from 20% of causes. 80% of revenue comes from 20% of customers. It's not about exact numbers. It's about uneven distribution of impact. Some actions matter much more than others. This principle was discovered by Italian economist Vilfredo Pareto. He noticed that 80% of Italy's wealth was owned by just 20% of the population. Later, researchers realized this pattern appears everywhere: business performance, productivity, quality management, leadership effectiveness. It became known as the Pareto Principle, or simply the 80-20th rule. Not all tasks are equal. Some tasks create massive impact, while others only keep you busy. The Pareto Principle teaches us to focus on the vital few, not the trivial many. In simple terms, do less, but do what matters most. Imagine a manager reviewing team performance. They discover most delays come from just 2 approval steps. Most complaints come from 1 process. Most productivity gains come from 1 workflow improvement. By fixing those few issues, the entire team performance improves dramatically. That's the Pareto Principle in action. In leadership, this happens all the time. A manager may spend time replying emails, attending unnecessary meetings, reviewing minor details, but the real impact comes from coaching team members, setting clear expectations, removing blockers. Just a few leadership behaviors drive most team performance. Let's take productivity. Out of 10 tasks on your list, only 2 or 3 truly move your work forward. Yet most people spend time on easy tasks, urgent emails, low-impact admin work. High performers identify the 20% that drives results and focus there first. The biggest mistake professionals make is treating all tasks equally. They try to do everything. They stay busy, but they don't create impact. The Pareto Principle reminds us, busy is not the same as productive. Great managers use the Pareto Principle to prioritize team goals, focus on critical projects, reduce unnecessary work, improve efficiency. Instead of doing more, they do what matters most. Great managers use the Pareto Principle to prioritize team goals, focus on critical projects, reduce unnecessary work, improve efficiency. Instead of doing more, they do what matters most. In business, companies often discover 20% of customers generate 80% of revenue, 20% of products drive most profit, 20% of issues cause most downtime. Smart leaders focus on key customers, high-value products, major problem areas, and performance improves quickly. Here's how you apply the Pareto Principle. Step 1. List your tasks. Step 2. Identify which ones create the biggest impact. Step 3. Prioritize those tasks first. Step 4. Reduce time spent on low-impact work. Simple, but powerful. Ask yourself, which 20% of my work creates 80% of my results? This single question can transform your productivity, your leadership, your effectiveness. The Pareto Principle teaches us, not everything matters equally. Focus on the vital few, and you'll achieve more with less effort. In the next episode, we'll explore another powerful principle that explains why work expands to fill available time. You don't want to miss it. If you found this valuable, subscribe for more insights on leadership, productivity, and career success. Because leadership is not just about achieving results. It's about how you achieve them. Remember, effectiveness isn't about doing more. It's about doing what matters. Apply these and watch your life transform. See you in the next video. Monday Thompson is a strategic productivity systems specialist with almost 2 decades of real-world experience helping individuals and organizations move from intention to execution. Here, you'll learn how to build habits, systems, and routines that compound over time the same principles used to drive sustainable performance in high-impact environments. If you're serious about growth, consistency, and long-term success, you're in the right place. Subscribe, comment, like, and share for more. The ones who think they are crazy enough to change the world are the ones who do.